How did Music Matters begin? Well, I originally started studying the piano with Gareth and progressing through the grades and theory and that sort of thing. And I can't fully remember, but at some point, Gareth kind of ran these grade 5 theory days where you get quite a few students who were studying theory or need to pass the grade 5 exam, do their practical exams, kind of all together in a classroom, and he'd teach theory, and then kind of everyone would go off and take their exam. And I attended one of those days, and of course I studied with Gareth one-to-one as well. And really, it kind of stemmed from there. I think at one point I kind of mentioned to him, have you ever thought about recording these classes or doing kind of video classes online of teaching theory? And, we kind of had a little discussion about it and thought about it. And we pretty much then just got started straight away. Like I say, I had a camera, I had a little microphone, and I had a spare room, and I had a bit of a studio already, so I kind of had plonked a quite rubbish MIDI keyboard down there, and that was the sort of setup from the get-go. And we just kind of kept making videos, and it turned into everything we know now. The great thing about the camera at the first point was, it was one thing that I found quite annoying, was cameras, unless it's a specific video camera, in Europe or the UK, most kind of still cameras come with a recording function, but it was limited to 27 minutes of recording. Now, that probably seems like an awfully long time, but for some of the videos, we found that quite a struggle. So, especially on some of our earlier videos, you'll notice that everything has to be less than 27 minutes. That was the cut-off time when the camera had stopped recording, and anything after that we were lost. So I had to kind of make sure that Gareth knew no video longer than 27 minutes. And we even ended up having a big timer on a screen kind of in front of all the videos that would count down to 27 minutes. So you might occasionally see kind of Gareth's eyes darting towards the 27-minute mark and speeding up just towards the end of the video to make sure we got everything in, but it didn't cut off towards the end.